second on the leader table.
Yeah. Kofi Diasana,
No. Have you ever played Payday before?
No, please.
You've not played it?
Nah.
But you've heard about
Yes,
him
I've
too
heard
as well.
a lot of guys speak about him. But then Donichi is also a very good player. Donichi play past me. Yeah, he's a good player more than me.
Donichi they play past you?
If they play past me, I go admit.
Oh, that mean I had scored Donichi. That means me I go score you.
Slowly.
So, but anyway, I've seen posters of your new project out.
Yeah,
I've seen flyers. And I think the first person I saw my TL posted was Kwao. So I decided to go and check it out. What is it about?
I saw it's about love. It's a love piece. You know, as an individual, it's just good to fall in love sometimes. So,
are you in love?
Yes, I'm in love.
With who?
With someone.
By the name?
Akuya.
Okay. Why don't you want to tell us the name?
Akuya, but I said Akuya.
Akuya what?
Oh, Akuya Nai.
So you're inspired by love to drop a love piece.
Yeah.
And I see you featured Jay-Zino on it.
Jay-Zino, yeah. And it's currently number 1 on the Liberian Odioma Cup.
Nice.
Yeah, so. And then
what inspired that collaboration?
I'm trying to tap into the other markets, and I'm growing. You see, I'm evolving. So it's just right that you try other stuff to keep you afloat. So
talking about evolution, how has your style evolved throughout the years? Myself, I can attest to so many things, but for the listeners, I want them to hear it from the man.
In simple terms, I believe I've grown from just the normal hardcore rapper to a fully grown musician. So I think everybody can attest to the fact that the old Amerado is not who I am now. You see, here comes a guy who is now doing more of high life, Afrobeats, hip hop still. Yeah, you get it. So it's like I'm trying it all this time around. Yeah, compared to 4 years ago where we were in Kumasi and I used to drop only rap songs. Even at that time, I didn't even know how to compose music, like good music. So I've grown and then I'm still learning. So there is more room for improvement.
And I understand and I appreciate the journey. As a rapper, you've won awards as being the dopest rapper in the country. As a singer, you've also achieved it by winning awards for singing as well. So best of both worlds. And how does that make you feel?
It makes me feel special because I believe that as a person you need to stand for something. So why not stand for the man who can do everything, the man who can try everything? I don't want to box myself. I believe that as an individual you need to have you need to specialize on one field or make something your own. But with me, I believe that making everything my own is also standing for something, because I've not really seen anybody who can do everything, like reggae, high life, hip hop, Afrobeats, and also maybe Amerado is not even maybe Amerado is that guy who does it all.
And it's good. There's this saying that jack of all trades, master of none, but then always better than master of all. Yes, I think maybe I agree with that, but it makes perfect sense if you are able to do everything, bits and pieces of everything. But how challenging was it switching in between music genres, like moving from rap to high life, from high life to reggae, from reggae? I'm sure maybe we might hear you doing EDM or something. How challenging has it been, or it still follows the basics of music?
I believe that I've not really encountered challenges switching from rap to other genres, because growing up, I've been listening to all kinds of music. Even on my subconsciousness, my family used to play high life. When I visit my mom and my dad never stayed together. So when I visit my mom would be playing maybe that Dilumba. When I visit my father will be playing Lucky Dube. So growing up, all these people that I've been listening to without even knowing that I was listening to, has impacted my life. You get it? So it's not really, really difficult trying to enter other forms of genres. So I take it cool, and every song that I drop from any genre gets a nomination. So it means that I'm on the right path. Yeah. Even though I lost out to Ankonam remix to Stoneboy's Psalm 23, I believe that next year I'll still give it a shot at the reggae side.
Well, this is the quote. It says, jack of all trades, master of none, but oftentimes better than a master of one. Jack of all trades, master of none, but oftentimes better than master of one. So you are.
Whose philosophy is that?
It's a saying. Let me get the full. I'll get it for you. Don't worry.
Okay,
As we go
okay.
on in the show, but it's better than being master of one because I enjoy Ankunam, same way I enjoy Abronoma, and I also fall in love with fatality all day.
Obiabwa.
Obiabwa. I'll
And
fall in love
medicated
with.
soup.
How is it so far with Medical?
Not too far.
How far is it? Not too far.
Not too far.
Not too far.
Yeah.
But you guys are cool now. Huh?
I don't know.
You don't know from your perspective, or you
I don't know because I think after we had our Twitter banter a few months ago, I think prior to his birthday, he said he mentioned a couple of artists to send him mobile money. He was kidding though, and then he mentioned my name, so I was just home watching and laughing and said, boy, you pa.
It's a birthday they send him.
Yeah, you are near to so. And he's a nice guy. He's a nice guy. He understands the game. So those are people that you need to get into a banter or a beef with, not those people who take it at heart.
It still remains on a lyrical level. It doesn't, as in like the banter remains on a lyrical level.
When we meet, it doesn't cross. Yeah, because if I see you outside and I cannot talk to you, then what's the purpose of living? What's the purpose of life? Yeah, we might all have our differences, but then again, we are in the same.
Space.
Yeah, we are in the same space. So,
but has there ever been a time that you moved like me? You had a lyrical beef with an artist, and then it went beyond the borders of music? Has there ever been that? Like you meet a person in real life, and there's like some cold attitude or something.
Funny enough, all the rappers that I've had a beef with, it's only OBBN that I've met at a restaurant, and then we spoke. We also met at the VGMS, then VGMS backstage, and then I always say that he's a senior man. He's an elderly brother. So when I meet him, I greet him, I say hi, and then he also responds with peace. So
nice. But moving into singing and knowing that it would be challenging at a point, how did the team accept it? Like, what was the first song that you actually penned down and
in singing?
The
first song that I wrote, which I sang, I did it at Agrek in Kumasi. That's like 8 years ago. The title was called The Fia Schwarzenegger.
Okay.
And AZ didn't let me drop it because he told me I'm a rapper. He's not gonna let me release a singing song because that was when I was on heat, going from radio to radio, doing all those freestyles before I came to Accra. So, a few years later, when I came to Accra, I used to record singing songs, but whenever I send it to them, they bounce it. Like, yo, you're a rapper, do your thing, Sam. We don't want you to sing. Until I sent them a song called Box of Memories, which was a reggae piece. Yeah, I dropped it in a COVID era, and this one they said, "Oh wow, this is beautiful, so let's try it." Slim, I've been singing since.
I know.
Yeah, I've been trying this since, and people think that maybe Kokwananse was the song that actually propelled me into singing, but I've been singing since. Every album that I've released, I have a singing song personally on it, whether it be in reggae or high life. Yeah, and most of the songs that I feature other artists too, I write sometimes I write their part for them to sing.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Which song is that?
Please, to be more professional. I wouldn't want to mention.
You don't want to mention it.
Yeah.
But were you credited or were you credited for being the writer for?
Yes, please.
Oh, okay. So then it's no it's no news if you tell us.
That's fine.
If you were credited, there's no news telling us.
Yeah. So and
so why would you tell us?
Slim, let's move on. Please.
We are not going to move on with. Tell us. We want to understand.
One thing I'm also happy about is the fact that I'm able to write songs for people to also sing.
So have you ever written a full music, like 3 verses with a hook and a bridge and all that for another artist? Do people come for you?
Yeah. I think one person I admire the most is Sister Fia. Yeah, I did one for her. Yeah.
I think
two things.
I think she was here.
Yeah, and she spoke about it. That's why I'm talking about it.
So for the rest who don't want to acknowledge it, you only collect your money and then
it's fine. It's fine.
I
also enjoy the process.
What advice would you give to emerging artists who are listening to us this morning, thinking about entering into full-scale music production, or let's say being an artist, they want to enter into it fully? you've experienced it. You've been around for a minute.
Yeah. This is my 6th year since I blew up. But then underground was like 7 years, so 7 plus 6.
Hey. It's a big
Yeah. I'm now 30 years. So.
Wow. Wow. So what advice would you give to the young ones?
Yes, what I would say is that if you're a growing artist, believe that this is a long-term business. And once you enter, it comes with a lot of fame, hype, and also depression is at stake. Because you're not going to get the buzz always. Yeah, so just be ready and be prepared for everything that comes your way. And know that with the hit songs, it's all about God's time. Nobody can come out to say that I did this and this and this and to get a monster hit. Most of the time, it's by luck. So just stay consistent. When the wind blows around you, people will just come around. So just keep doing you and don't dilute your style.
You are virtually... I've lost count of the number of artists that I've sat with and who are telling me about hit songs being divine. Most of the artists will tell you that, Charlie, if it no be your time, will come. Some say, Charlie,
it's true.
It be God way they take give.
It's true.
So it's becoming like this. There's no clear-cut formula for producing a hit song.
There is a formula for producing a hit song, but there is no formula for producing a monster hit.
Okay, so there is a formula for a hit song.
Yes.
What is that formula?
Okay, so I've dropped Aso.
Okay.
I'm promoting it.
Yeah.
Both on the internet and on traditional media.
Yeah.
I'm trying my bit to let some people hear it. Efa, Atum. What I say. But those songs that are going to go to the most popular song of the year and those things, and like Kwekwananse, I was just home and I was just watching people buzz to it, jam to it. That was divine. Abronoma, Tinton Time, Blessings with Shatawale.
Yeah.
Yes, those songs, when they didn't have anafa.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so that is the divine part of it.
Yes, please.
You don't have to really orchestrate it. You don't have to find a machinery to push it.
What you can only do is you fuel it once a fan will fuel it. You don't stop. You don't relax. You have to try to. We are in a content creation era, so you have to push it by making your image follow up with the song. Yeah, and I'm super proud of myself that I made people believe that you as an artist can promote your songs yourself. And that's something that I started off when Kwekwananse blew up. I didn't lay back because the song was too big. So if I had not followed up, possibly
you are shooting a lot of
content,
viral content, and all that.
Yes, so that the song doesn't say. When I dropped Mimpe, it was a big song in Kumasi.
Yeah,
the biggest. As at when you were used to do your shows. True, but they didn't even know me.
So because you did not follow up with some visualizers and all that.
Of course.
Now let me ask you this: between a visualizer and a music video, which one would you opt in for?
It depends on your budget. Yeah, it depends on your budget.
No, I asked this at the back of what my big brother Bugor's statement when he talked about shooting visualizers as compared to music videos. Now he is of the view that shooting visualizers are quick, fast, and in a hurry, and this is the content generation era where people consume content like on the fly every day. They want something new to just remind them that there's a product like that around. You understand? So he believes instead of spending like let's say 100 to 200,000 to shoot one music video, why don't you break it down where you can shoot viral videos, small videos like 200 of them?
I agree with him, and then simply because this era is the quote unquote the TikTok era. Whenever we wake up, we pick our phones, TikTok, Twitter. People don't really go to the YouTubes like they used to do. So if you go and shoot an expensive video for a song that you are not even sure if it's gonna blow or not. Then you are not actually doing the right thing. Yeah, so I agree with him. But there's nothing wrong with shooting a video too.
At what point would you shoot a professional music video when you drop a song?
When the song is accepted.
Okay. But don't you think that also puts a lot of expectation on it? Was let's say Kwekwananse blows up to some big level right now, Charlie, everybody they sing out.
Yes.
It's like now you and the team will have to brainstorm on a concept and pump in more money than Asad. Like Charlie, we drop the song, we just drop the video, we follow up. Because wouldn't it to be happen when
but
you drop the song where you drop some normal video to him where the song blow. Now you're also forced to
shoot another video.
Yeah, how is it like in your case? How is it?
I believe a man can only try, and whether you like it or not, people will criticize art. So in as much as it's in an audience, it's in a space of where everybody can talk about it or everybody can share an opinion on it. You don't need to listen to hearsays too much. You get to do what you think is good for you. With me and the team, most of the time we go by our plans and we do what we feel like is suitable for us.
Okay.
Yeah.
So which of the music videos have you ever shot and we were like, this video, if like money day, like for bring this thing into it.
Time me cry and I come with
Come home.
I think I did a song with Family. It was called Chasso.
Yeah.
Yeah, Charlie, na time I come home.
You wanted to shoot a nice video.
Yeah, we shot a first video for it, then and then we shot a second one, and then we took it like that because not doing it.
What is a good music video for you? What do you think is a good music video?
And one that depicts the story of the song, a one that portrays whatever the artist is talking about, and then a one that has an emotional part of. You can't just watch a music video and then feel like you've not watched anything. Yeah, in as much as you listen to the song and it draws you into a mood, the video is supposed to draw you into that same mood or even more. Okay. Yeah, because videos are also promotional tools. Yeah.
Amerado is my special guest this morning on Daybreak Hits on Hits 103.9. We're having a family conversation. He has a new song out. I saw featuring Jay-Z. He's telling us that he's in love, and that inspired him to drop that love song. My boy is now a man. Yes, he's grown a pair. So right now he's saying he's in love. He's not introduced me to that lady. And everything. But with Jay-Z, big ups going out to Jay-Z. I see the young man moving. Young man is moving hard. Yeah, I've seen his American tour and all that.
Yes, he's very hardworking.
What do you have for us in 2025?
After ASO,
are we getting
an album?
An album
yeah, working
or
on
EP?
I'm almost done with the album, but then again, school has also resumed. So from here, I have a class at 12. Yeah, so combining those two is not easy. So sometimes if they don't hear from me, they should forgive me.
Pressure days as well.
Yeah. Because most of our artists are going to school at a time that they've already reached their peak. Yeah. They've seen it all, done it all. Yeah. But with me, it's at a time where I'm rising, and then I'm also going to school. I mean, I take a move. I'm results back by, and it was an A. So I'm just trying.
You're trying.
Yeah, juggle both.
All A's or some.
Oh, so let me be actual. Each
my brother.
Someone can't show me that.
No. If it's all A's, we know what to do.
What's
the lowest? What's the lowest grade?
B.
Hey! Younger! Hey, small though. No, I want to see this one. This one I want to see with my two naked eyes.
You threw your palm and fancy under there.
Yeah. I want to see because for artists, most of the time. Last semester. And how many courses?
I did 7.
Seven
courses last semester.
7 courses. And this is level 300.
Level 300 first semester.
Hey! Fantastic, you see? Oh, younger. Breathy. I have something special for you.
Yes, you have the empty.
No. No, I have something special for you. Younger. You do everything. But I see your new looks, but before we talk about your new looks, because you had the dreads here. Now you come out and you count the back here. You are going to tell us more about it as we listen to a song featuring Jay-Z. Emotionally, spiritually, I saw in a more professional way. Afar. It's that time of the day, like on a Friday, a good Friday, that baby girl that you've been linking up to. You don't have vibe, each where he texts you say, oh, it's a Friday. My guy, what's up? Abasa Afa. I saw. My guy, what's up? On a Friday, around 4 to 5. I saw. No need for any long conversation. Just send her the location. Simple.
No,
oh, I'm a drop in the building. Like bricks and mortar. Amerado is my special guest here. He has a new song out. I saw featuring Jay-Z. Song is topping charts in Liberia. Very soon it's going to top charts here in Ghana as well. I love this piece and I recommend that you go check it out. Do you have a video to it?
No, it's a visualizer, a cartoon visualizer. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Who did
it? We don't function me.
Oh, okay. But you like every part of it, right?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay. But what do you love the most about being a musician?
I don't. I did music on survival. The reason why I entered into music was simply because of survival.
You just want to survive.
I just wanted to eat. So most of the time, I don't even enjoy being an artist.
You feel it's work.
I feel like you feel restricted. It comes with a lot of do traffic. Also, like I don't. The only time I enjoy being a musician is when I'm on stage.
Okay.
Yes. And then I'm connected to the fans.
Okay.
And I know, my work is paying off.
Okay.
The songs that I've been doing at the studio, people are jamming.
You're seeing the emotions from the people.
Yes, that's it.
But that's the part we enjoy.
Personally,
it's work. It's work for you.
Yeah.
If not being
the maintenance, not be easy.
If you did not chart the path of being a musician, what do you think you would have done?
I think it would still be music or football.
Music or football?
Yeah.
You still play actively?
Yes. Yesterday I played. Yeah, last night.
Oh, okay. All-Star games, shall it be like I fulfilled you for inside? Yeah, we done some international footballers.
My mind day.
Yeah.
Slim minimbo pa or dada.
So,
oh pa.
Actually, one change.
Minimbo pa.
Mijudi. What's your position?
Number 10.
Number 10.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Me, I'm the playmaker, so you.
So I'm toy.
Hard. But you see the 10
Yeah, the 10 it was very swift.
Oh, are they? No.
But short to keep an or PA in your
or hardring.
Yeah.
Or hardring. Or every new power. If somebody is listening to Amerado's song Aso, what do you think if the person closes their eyes, what do you think the person should see? Like what
you should be thinking about the person you love, whether it being a family member, a loved one, a relative, a friend. Just think about a loved one and tell the person, say Aso, or text the person, call the person. Yeah, that's it.
How complicated has your relationships been like?
Very, very complicated. I've not been lucky. Yeah, I wouldn't say I am righteous in a way, but I feel like some of the times too, this music thing that we do comes with a lot of pressure on the ladies that we meet, because some may not be able to live up to the kind of life that we want to live. So, and then with the understanding bit, going on shows, leaving them, shooting videos with girls, photo shoots, being around ladies all the time. And me as an individual too, I have my flaws. So it's been a bit of a roller coaster, but I thank God that I found one.
Now you have one.
Yeah.
Permanent. Governor?
Me did of it.
Governor. Governor permanent.
Me did of it.
The energy is low. The energy is low. Battery nash. But I can see the drive for success is also one of the things that is motivating you. You really want to be successful. And as a DJ, as a brother, I can tell you that you've really done it. You've made everybody around you, everybody that is invested every single penny, whether it's monetary, whether it's emotion, whether it's prayers, everybody is so proud of you at this level. To see Amerado being nominated in award schemes worldwide, I did it. I feel laugh. Just a joy to the next level for me, if you ask. And TGMA 2025, I was sitting right behind your seat.
What?
Then I did behind your seat, the seat that you were supposed
You're behind me.
Yeah, the seat that you were supposed to sit on, but come. What happened?
I didn't know they were organizing the show on that day.
Really?
Yeah. I think they postponed it, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so I thought it was Ted.
Oh, okay.
And then I traveled to go and record somewhere. So
okay.
Kwao called me and I said, I didn't know. I didn't know.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I didn't know.
Because I was sitting
sorry, I'm who said, you Krama can promise a artist of the year.
Oh, really? But who are you rooting for the artist?
For the artist of the year?
Yeah.
Myself.
Okay.
Yeah.
You wanted to win the artist, but
I think I deserved it. I wasn't nominated, fine, but I think if I was there, I would have won it as well.
Oh, okay.
I could have won it.
You could have won it.
Yeah, because last year I worked so hard, and it's not even about bragging. I dropped Tinton Time, Abronoma. I did Blessings with Shatawale. I did a lot of features with Sister Fia. I did an American tour, played a lot of shows in Ghana. Yeah, and I was very present in the industry. So. Yeah. I was a bit disappointed when I wasn't nominated for the Artist of the Year.
Did you try to find out why?
No. It was just a minor feeling, but I just got over it because I believe that everything comes with time. At the right time, when you work hard, who knows tomorrow? Maybe next year we can top it up.
Do you still want to be a part of the TGM?
Yes, please. Why not? I want to be.
There are artists. There are some artists who feel that they will bow out, or they need to bow out of the scheme. At what point would Amerado get to for him to say that, Mami Film?
I think this is the biggest scheme we have in the country, and for the fact that as long as I do music, I believe that why should I bow out? I don't have to bow out. Yeah, if some retire, they are fine. But
what does an award mean to you?
It builds up your CV. It brings you joy, and then the people that supports you makes them feel fulfilled. Yeah, it's like playing football and winning a trophy. Most of the times, after the hard work, after the wins, you need something to show for. You need something to show to the younger generations who are coming. My kids who are coming, my family, my loved ones. There should be something that should be there to represent the fact that I was a musician in Ghana. Yes.
And you believe winning an award, having a plaque in...
It's very essential to the growth of an artist.
Okay.
Very, very essential.
Which award did you win that gave you that first level of confidence, actually? This thing, yeah.
The best rapper. The best rapper.
With
Obiabwa, yeah.
As we receive our know, is a Kai.
Afa.
And you want to see?
Yeah.
My winning or Marie.
Because it was my third time, and I lost out on the first one. The second occasion, too, I lost.
I think you lost the first one to Sack, right?
No, I lost the first one to Eno.
To Eno.
Yeah.
And the second one to
LG.
To LG.
Yeah.
And then the third one you claim am.
Simple. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So the best rapper title, you've been talking about it for God knows how long. And you wanted to establish it by winning the plaque officially.
Yes, because at some point in the music space, everything rap was Amerado. Before Kweku Anansi. And even the time that Kweku Anansi came, I dropped the hardest, one of the hardest rap verses.
True.
Which was almost making me win it back to back. But then it went to Strong, so Kumasi still. And then after Strong, Kweku Smoke, until 3 years,
Back to back.
Kumasi, you get it. So
when you say hip hop, no two ways about it.
So I'm super excited for all of them too.
3 nominations for TGMA 2025. Now, I ask you this question because you lost out on all 3 of the categories. Which one were you expecting to win?
I was expecting, before I answer the question, I was expecting to be in the Songwriter of the Year category with Abronoma. Okay. And up to now, it still marvels my mind why I didn't go in there. Yeah. But with the ones that I got nominated for, I think Ankonam. I expected Ankonam to win the Reggae Song of the Year, but then it went to Stoneboy, which is also fine because Psalm 23 is also one of my favorite songs from Stoneboy. Yeah.
Okay. When I open your music catalog, or when I open your playlist, which songs am I supposed to see in there?
From way back?
Yeah, Ghanaian songs from way back.
Myself?
Yeah, no, your playlist, songs that you listen to on.
I don't listen to anybody.
You don't listen to anybody? When you're driving?
I don't listen to anybody. I listen to myself all the time.
Oh, really?
Yes. It doesn't mean I don't like... Slim, if I say I don't listen, it doesn't mean that I don't hear them.
You hear them?
Yes, but when I sit in my car, I listen to Amerado songs.
Okay. Reason being?
Reason being that I always want to see the growth. Okay. I always want to see how well I'm doing. Before the song comes out, how is it sounding in my ears? Yeah, but with that being said, I admire artists like Kofi Kenata. Yeah, and then I love Strongman too. Okay. Yeah.
How do you critique yourself when you have a song, when you listen to the old Amerado as against the new Amerado? How do you critique yourself?
My mind is mostly based on evolution, and through my evolution process, I'm very lucky to have a team behind me. So what I do is, whenever I do a song, I send it to the team. Okay. And shouts to AZ, Kwao, and Shizo. They listen to it and they say, "Oh, do this, touch here." And if it's perfect, they'll tell you, "Yo, it's perfect. Let's move here." That's it.
Before the nominees were announced, right? There were conversations about people that were expected to be there and certain categories that, like you talked about today, that you missed out on. Was there any other category that you were like, this one too like for days, apart from Artist of the Year?
Yeah.
Songwriter of the Year. Was there any other category that you were?
Yeah.
Which other category?
I think High Life Artist of the Year.
You wanted to be?
Yes.
You felt like the year.
I brought some High Lives are unless the definition no.
Now promote High Life also.
Yes.
So why?
And people are even complaining that you're the best rapper now. You say but High Lives are. You get it. So I was very vibrant. I think I should have been in that category, and then Amerado 2 should have been in the most popular song of the year because it was one of the biggest songs last year.
Well, so what are you doing now to make sure that you get into all the desired categories next year?
I top it up. I work hard. Maybe I'm a like Yenra or Chinabefa. I'm used to these disappointments. You get it. I've been here. I've seen it all. I've cried, and I'm growing. So first, need plugs in it. Say more 14.
Why did you cry?
I mean, Milusu best rapper first one. I more to no pan on that. I was heartbroken. It was my first time VGMS. My year in 70 at the.
So
yeah, Mr. My Jerry.
Vim no ho. You knew you were going to take it home.
Yes.
You had already prepared a place.
My son died crazy. Me kwene de my sister. You
And you can't complain.
How will you complain?
Hey, kwabra kafra. More to the panel. And you did that now.
Say you sure they
But did it work? Did it work?
Omidi.
Now, how are you able to overcome that?
I think by recording plenty rap songs.
Okay.
So through the healing process, I made sure that I'll vent on the microphone rather than go sit outside and speak it out in an interview. Yeah. So if you listen to Obiabo, I was really pouring my heart out.
Okay. So Obiabo is more like
anyone.
You people say we take give me make I show you people something. So disappointments fuels you up, right?
Yes. I'm used to pain. I always say that I draw my strength from my pains. Yeah.
Younger K.A. Amerado is my special guest today on Daybreak Hits. Showbiz Review proudly brought to you by Betway.
That's all I free. I didn't tell. I want be free. No, I'm dear.
I don't be free. No, on
patch more radio, so me am free.
Mama near and those the okay.
Well, I repeated the same thing.
It was a Monday too.
It was a Monday too.
And it's 9.
9.
Every day 9 o'clock of free.
So 9 I was so afraid no check you who say ne ba no to say.
Bro, so obi no mo abedin say bia. Many need the crowd. Also, me mama no.
See, oya mami now they add some emojis to it so that
me the queen a crown at home.
Oh, okay. Talking about that, I mean, you've always been in the news for your relationship with Delay. You've always been in the news for that. Now, at a point, there was concerns that it was real. Some felt it was real. Me, I did somewhere. I made a imagine say because if it's true. Kwabena would tell me, but ask Kwabena would tell me some way. But you people were posting each other. I quite remember I asked you, say, what's up? My mom went blank. Matia assembly and found smile and swap. So me, I keep them cool. Now we don't see it going on, and social media is also questioning. Say, hey, what they go on? Kwabena.
It's exactly the same way they ask me why I'm not doing it in some anymore.
What is going on?
Nothing is going on. I'm growing.
So you don't post each other?
No, you can't be doing the same thing for a long period of time. A bit losing the value, no. Sometimes you need to halt some things and then move on to other stuff. So
I'm sure people are
people
are concerned. Maybe maybe they like the relationship between the two of you, the chemistry between the two of you. Whether it was a relationship,
it was beautiful. I know.
Yeah.
Me cry. I loved it, but I'm an artist. A bit mania. In as much as people love it, it could have another impact on me. So my career, I feel say whenever there's the dimension of the name Amerado, na delay sudiaba. What I say, Ebiana on so Ebia on Penisana bibi, but Untimina deba could debiasa. There is no bad blood. And now, Seminini BBO, Minina BBO. That answer no.
I'm for here. Because
What are they using it for?
When you get into that spotlight, now I used to be on the the wavelength that you're on right now, thinking that what importance is that? But when you get into a certain zone, people want to even know what type of food that you are eating.
That's true.
Exactly. So people are interested. They've invested in you by giving you their emotion, their attention.
That's
so
true.
they want to know what is happening to their favorite rapper, their favorite singer. You understand? So
sometimes you're not supposed to know everything.
So you tell them that this one you want to keep it under wraps. But the moment you also say that, it also confirms the fact that there's something going on.
And one thing is, irrespective of the answer I give them,
exactly. It's who's a dreamer no matter.
I mean, they think we had a 10. Yeah. But then I also will not come out to say we had a 10 or not.
Okay.
Because if did the
postings, did the two of you, the postings that you were doing, did it affect your individual relationship with your respective partners?
Not at all.
Okay.
Not at all.
Okay. So it was kept in
Slim, it's like how you met me.
Mm-hmm.
You've been helping me.
Straight.
And I went on Delay Show and she found a talent and she was helping me. But is it because a woman in Tiana and people are trying to
read meanings into
what's
it?
That? I'm very close.
So if I post you, people will not talk.
I'm very close to Sister Fia now, and people think I have a thing with Sister Fia, even though we've not been posting a lot of stuff online. But I go to her house, she comes to my house, you get it. But Obi more and I be with Amerado Sister Fia, they might assume that we have a thing, but it's part of the business.
It's part. Okay. Younger is in the building. I have Kaswa, Simon Kao also in the building. Martinez, everything cool.
By grace.
Ria is also here. Ria, have you seen our trophy?
Yes, I have.
Yes, Team Daybreak It, we won. Yes, 5 aside. Rep your jersey. In fact, the UEFA Champions League final, this final was the most bogus finals I've ever seen in my life.
Is it because your team didn't win?
No, my team won.
Okay, so then...
I'm a proud member of the Against Supporters Union. No. I just wanted everything bad to happen to Kylian Mbappe, and it did. Yeah, everything bad happened.
Why did he play?
No, he did not play.
So what is
on the day? I just wanted. He moved from PSG to Real Madrid to win the Champions League. At the end of Baufi, something Neymar, Mbappe, and Messi could not do. These boys.
So it's like Thomas Partey. He moved to Arsenal. Atletico wins the league.
Yeah. How power we play? How power to affect you? You were not there. You told us that you'll be coming in your shows.
Unfortunately, I got engaged in so many things. I couldn't have made it. In the evening, I actually wanted to come, but it seemed it was quite crowded and I couldn't make it through the crowd. So.
We have Amerado here. Amerado knows how to play football, correct football. He's a number 10. I mean, he's a proper...
That's a striker, right?
Yeah.
See, I know something.
No, at least it's a forward. It's a forward position.
Number 10 is a midfielder.
Hey.
It's a forward position, please. You are defensive.
But they mostly join.
Are you defensive?
Number 10 is an attacking midfielder.
Attacking. Okay.
Attack.
Okay, and today is also Ria's birthday.
Oh, yes.
Happy birthday.
Wow.
Thank you, darling.
Anything out there in a show?
Yes, I
What
feel
does it
like
mean?
a princess. It's a tiara.
You are.
Oh, okay. Well, Amerado is here. We're having a conversation. He has a new song. Our title of the song is Aso. Yeah, Aso. I don't know. Physically,
It's a scotch.
It's a scotch. Aso.
Okay.
And we were having a conversation. We asked him about the intention of the song, and he told me it's about love, inspired by love. And as a lady, I'm sure you are in love. Shouts going out to your husband this morning, and I'm sure maybe you enjoyed. Did he send you a song to?
Oh, song what?
Oh, your husband no send you a song.
I have a we have a playlist. Don't worry.
You have a playlist. I want you to add a song to it.
Yes, please. I beg you.
No problem.
Thank you.
What the hell? What's the meaning of this? My God.
King of ambush. King of ambush.
Definitely.
What do you have, Amerado?
I mean, I like the way he's experimenting, because I've always known him to be a hardcore rapper. So I love the way he's experimenting, and I'm yet to hear the song, but I believe probably some high life Afrobeats in there somewhere. So I mean, on the right path. We love it when it's high life. We love it when it's Afrobeat, and we still love it when it's hip life and hip hop. So all the best, and I hope it does well.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Martinez.
Boss, I think I agree with what he said, that he's in love, because when I listen to the song,
Come on.
the kind of message he's sending across, and even the tone, yes, it's
The
true.
mellow tone.
It's true. Our brother is in love.
And he has money now.
Very
Rich
important.
People, rich people don't shout.
Very.
DJ
Oh, I know
my
how.
mom is listening.
I know how to meet the tough pa.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's a-
Because you feel you're on top of the world, like.
exactly.
I know, right? I was wondering what the lollipop was about.
Yeah, that's a big boy level.
I'm a darling boy. I feel sugar.
And then when you're in love, you see everything new.
Yeah.
Yeah, like everything
Are
becomes.
you in love
Yes,
Oh,
please.
and
with someone?
Yeah.
Oh. That's
so Ekuya, baby, I will be a big shout to you, because I'm sure, say, you are the motivation behind the song.
nice. Oh, that's really cute.
And look, it's very beautiful. I mean, like a wedding or an engagement. You know, when a song like this is played, it turns the mood.
You know,
Yes.
you know one thing women like a lot.
Tell me.
We like it when I mean, I will not advise people to do this because we are in the 21st century. We don't like to save people, but it's very nice for like a hardcore guy to have a soft spot for a woman. It's very nice. Yeah. When you are yeah. When you are very hardcore and your soft spot is your woman, she feels like, oh my God.
Because sometimes they feel hardcore guys
Yeah.
actually don't have love.
Yeah.
It feels very difficult when you are preba. Having recross. Recross cry. People were surprised, you know.
Yeah.
He was that emotional when it
I'm
comes.
even
For
not
love,
Rick
yes,
Ross.
it's
If
important.
Jay-Z can fall in love, come on.
Even Samson said.
You
Fairly
never
love.
ruggish.
But you know what he said about tapping into the other market, very, very important, because once you grow, you begin to explore and experiment other areas as well. And it's not surprising that the song is topping chart at Liberia. I mean, Jay-Z has that influence, and it is very.
He's on the track?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
And for me,
Number one in
I love the style.
That's nice. That's
Yes,
that's
I love
awesome.
the style. And where I enjoy the most is the rap bits. I mean, with the vibe, you know, it's like how hip life came. You know, rap on high life. You know, melody. It creates a unique feeling. So it is very good. And when it comes to hard work, Amerado is one of the artists, and he knows what I'm talking about. I was with them when they were shooting Cricket Soya with Steve here, when they were shooting the video. And I saw how he was so into it, collaborating, even behind the scene, you know, communicating with the director as to how to get, you know, things right. Not just relaxing, but, you know, getting involved.
Getting
even
actively involved.
Yes, behind the camera. And we left there almost one something, I think 1:30 a.m. So he was on his face from, I think, 6:37 to that time. And that is why I got to know that, look, people don't just get the plaudit or get the applause or win awards for winning sake. It's because of what they put in the hard work. So if he wins best rap performance, he deserves it, because behind the scene, he's putting in effort. And combining with education, I mean, that's great. That's great.
The grades that I've seen, you know
Solid.
solid grades.
You playing football, we have to sign you to Manchester United.
No.
Very, very important.
Oh, you
Very
don't do that
important.
to my team.
Look.
What's that?
I will recommend you to
Ruben Amorim.
No. Brother, the CEO, Omar Brother. Yes, I recommend you to.
Man, you the buffer no cry.
I didn't hear. Oh, Chelsea.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm fatal.
Chelsea for life.
No.
Anyway, let me ask you this, my brother. What has been that lesson that you've learned in this industry?
Times and seasons are not permanent. So when it's your time, make sure you respect everyone. With me, I'm very cordial with everyone. If not everyone, most of the people that has given me a helping hand. You always need to show gratitude. So that's the little bit that I always tell myself, to know that when the high moments comes, be ready for low moments, because it's like this. You get it. So that's what I've learned.
Was this music thing everything that you envisaged, like everything that you expected to be, getting into it?
everything that I thought of before entering music was to wake up, do a song, get the audience to listen to, get some money from it, and just to buy food. So that's what I said earlier, that I did music based on survival, because all other means that I tried didn't work for me. I lost my father, my mom didn't have money, I have a little sister to take care of. So I didn't do music simply because I never knew that when you do music, you become famous.
You were just looking for money.
Yes, I was just working. I just wanted to get something going for myself, so that as the only boy, my mom would not be worried about maybe her drugs or something.
It seems like all the artists that I know who decided to go back to school, most of them decided to vie for the position of the SRC president at some point. We've seen Guru, we saw Samini, D-Crime and all that. Are you planning on?
Yeah, a few heads at Legon. I think my guys, they've had a word with me. Even when we were on vacation, we had a meeting, and I told them I'm not interested. Yeah, because most of the artists that went back to school, I said it earlier, that they've done it, they've seen it, they've been at their peak already, they have their time. But with me,
you don't.
I'm at the point of rising, because I believe that I'm now about to start my career. I wouldn't want to go for a position where I would always be absent. I can't deliver, and I'm a serial winner. Once I choose to lead, I would have to commit. And at this point, psychologically, I'm not ready, because the music and the school is even stressing me. I can't sleep. Yes,
back to back.
So adding that too, I don't want to disappoint them.
Anyway, Ashes is in the studio. Chairman.
Yo.
Everything cool, Bosu?
All good.
Yeah, your boy is here, Amerado.
Yeah. Yeah, he's been one very consistent fellow in the industry. This music business is all about consistency. If you don't apply the rule of consistency to your business, and you become swollen-headed with a name tag and popularity sinking, you would fizzle out real quick. A lot of them that fizzled out was just because of inconsistency. You know, you have to be very, very consistent and punctual with your craft, you know, and public relationship is one of the key instruments that has, like, you know, been helping most musicians who have been able to cross the threshold. There was an artist here, I think, was it Thursday or so, that, what's his name? The Ewe guy. Kinney.
Yeah.
I listened to the interview keenly, and you see, he was of the view that the industry owed him
something.
And that has killed a lot of dreams. A lot of these young up-and-coming musicians kind of feel that maybe I've been here 2 years, I've been here 3 years, I've been here 4 years, so the industry definitely owes something to me that I have to get. Nobody owes you anything. You have to strive until you get there. Go and read the modus operandi of the guy who started KFC.
No be easy.
At which age did he actually?
60 something, 65 or something, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
65.
King Paluta is a clear example. Paluta was there before most of the kiddies and Kwame youth. He was way there. But he had to take his time, keep working, keep knocking, keep having that relationship. And when the time was right with that song, most especially with that song and the proper PR mechanism that came around it, it was easy. So it's not about you being on Foresight, you being on whatever you think, whatever award show. It's not about it all. It's about consistency. It's about knocking on the door. It's about doing the right things at the right time. There are certain places you need to pull up, even if you are not going to perform.
Just be around.
Let the cameras capture you. You see,
Get into the conversation.
yes. It is not all about you waiting for you to be called.
True.
And that is the problem. I see him do a lot of collaborations. I see him knock on a lot of doors. You know, I met him at the airport sometime. Me and Kwabena then were going for a show. And this guy was busily doing his, what you call it, TikTok. He was busy all over the place. I was just looking at him, I'm like, all right. He wants it. I mean, one would say, oh, when you're fame, Kakadi, I guess, Uncle, would report a coaching home, yet a host. Love you. But pay Crawford, no, Gina Hona, the ding, just say, no.
They don't know.
I was watching him constantly, and you see, these are some of the things that some people behind look at. Look at how long it was. But I'm here telling the story today. So his success story has been measured by his own self. Not waiting for the crown to be given to him.
He's going for it.
Yes, I saw you battle the skinny guy so many times, and I'm trying to use him as a case study.
Yeah.
It is not how good you are, or not how well you rap. You understand me?
True.
We've had hits, monster hits in this country, whereby the people were not as good as probably an A-lister. Omar Hinipozo had hits on hits on hits. You wouldn't call Omar Hinipozo as one of the toppest rappers ever. But he was there. He knew how to do it. Caesar.
Big hit songs.
Yes.
Fly.
Why are you laughing?
Caesar, no, yeah.
But still,
But you see, there's
Hits
a
upon hits.
one thing. There's a difference from an entertainer, right, and then a rapper. There are two different things. And if you don't get it, Patapa is an entertainer. Don't box him. We get it wrong all that. We try to push the boy to become a rapper. No. He is an entertainer. Busta Rhymes, even though he's one of the best rappers you want to put across, but they box him into an entertainer.
yeah.
Because Busta is a pure entertainer. From costume to stage to everything, he comes across as an entertainer. Not your Nas or your Jay-Z who will give you that poetic kind of rap. So constantly Busta is in the news because he finds his way as an entertainer. Shatawale is an entertainer.
Proper.
He finds his way.
Proper entertainer.
No matter how you go do it, you go find a way to the conversation. And he gets it right. So people must learn that you have to figure out what your craft actually stands for. And then tilt towards that side. Lyrical Joe cannot be put into an entertainer. He's a pure rapper. This guy found himself, sorry to use this guy, Amerado found himself as an entertainer. He cracked the code. He realized he had been rapping for a long time. He switched. Quick.
So you need to entertain the people.
Now he's entertaining with his lyrics. He's making the bugs.
Yes,
You understand me? And it's something you call a crack code. Once you get a Ken Paluta, you go rap as Kat Paluta, one of the finest. But he found it. He cracked the code. Another person might also try to do the singing fa. Maybe he might have the voice and everything. Maybe he's a rapper and he wants to switch fa.
Myself, I've tried. In fact,
You see, so it is about finding yourself. I believe he has found himself. And like you rightly said, he thinks he's now about even starting his journey. Means he has envisioned 10 years from now what he actually wants to become with this music thing. And the people who do that are the ones that actually succeed around here. Because the music and your talent alone will not succeed you. There comes a time when the marketing needs to come in. There comes a time when the PR needs to come in. There comes a time when a lot of antics needs to come in for you to become relevant. Stay key. Somebody was asking me over the weekend that, so what was the key for Kwabena being relevant all these years? And I said one thing to him: the brain never sleeps. Find it, crack it. As a young artist, crack the code. Is it your styling? Is it your way of appearance? What is it about you that makes the people want to talk about you? We came into the scene, we came back into the scene with a simple trick that nobody actually looked at. I'm talking about Kwabena. Was just fingernails. Was just fingernails.
You got the people talking.
You talked about it. And the more you talk, the more he stayed relevant.
Amerado to go where gloves come.
Simple. He find a way.
Spider-Man.
He find a way. You see, so bro, keep going. Like you say, keep being humble. the fact that you can rap and sing, the future is bright.
Thank you.
Well, Younger, I
DJ
have a couple of messages here for you. Let me read them. DJ Flo GH is saying fantastic. Amerado up in the building. Ni Aklamawan is saying great talent. Mascot Official is saying Younger is in the building. Sin Boy is saying bless up Younger KA. Ajima Joseph is saying good morning DJ Slim. Please ask Amerado what the motivation behind the Day Trash song is. Is it a true story? Charlie, because the song there, it hit my issue. Is it a true story?
Trash. Yeah. I've experienced a heartbreak before, so I sing from my experiences. So.
Oh, okay. Now you're professional. Now.
In a more professional
way. I saw it's a very calm and lovely tune, and I love it. Big ups to you, Amerado. This one is from Mascot Official. JT Dulu is saying, congratulations, you have a big song on your hands. And I like the self-belief spirit Amerado possesses. Boom Official is saying this one. And Ebenezer Ansari is saying, Amerado, listening to yourself. Amerado, listening to yourself only it's not good. Okay, listen to yourself only. It's not also good. Okay,
it's good, Papa.
You have to listen to others to improve, because there's a lot of artists who are ahead of you. That's what he's saying. So listen to some of them so that it can help you. You need variety. You can only get other words and coin them to fit to yours as well. This is from Ebenezer Ansari. That's his reason.
Not bad, yeah.
That is his reason for saying that.
Not bad, but no matter how higher you get, there's always somebody higher than you. So but then I like that. I accept that.
Okay, so if you say there's always somebody higher than you, that means there are other people that you believe when it comes to singing. They are always going to be there. But which artist? Let me ask you, which artist do you believe has that thing that you are looking to find?
Kenata.
He has that thing.
Yes.
And you are looking.
You know, one common thing that people have started saying when they meet me is like elderly people, policemen, people from the corporate world. They say, "Ubunya Sanyum, Amerado, Ubunya Sanyum," and I can only think of Kofi Kenata.
Okay.
With Kofi, it's clear. It is part of his brand. Yeah. So I'm always humble when they compare me to Kofi.
Amerado, thanks a lot for joining us this morning. Final words to our listeners out there. What do you want to tell them?
Tell them I love them and God bless them. They should keep supporting me. I'll be back.
I'll be back. Hey,
popular statements.
TGM, the most popular. I'll be back. He has a new song.
This is Hits.